China did get rich, and they didn't become a democracy either.
What? China didn't become a democracy, it still became rich? You mean a country doesn't have to become your so-called democracy to get wealthy? Then what you are really saying is democracy isn't necessary. Wow, bold saying. One sentence you basically denied the holy scripture of Western democracy. Aren't you afraid of getting cancelled for that, my friend?
Is what was once a poor Chinese Communist Party, now you have a rich Chinese Communist Party. And it's actually started going around the world trying to export their authoritarian model.
The Communist Party took China from poverty to prosperity without walking the democratic road. So, what road did they walk? Are you suggesting there are other roads to wealthy besides democracy? And when you call the CCP authoritarian, are you admitting a dictatorship can actually deliver prosperity?
They literally go around telling countries democracy cannot solve problems. Our system is so much better at solving problems. We can move quicker, we don't have to have a town hall meeting before we do everything, we can have strategic 20-year plans, and we can solve your problems.
Be careful, my friend. Statements like that aren't very politically correct in the West. But hey, I don't need to argue too much. Let me give you a little piece of data. In 2008, the United States approved a 1,287-kilometer California high-speed rail project with a $33 billion project, scheduled to finish in 2020. Meanwhile, in 2008, China only had a 600-kilometer high-speed rail. Meanwhile, in 2008, China only had a 600-kilometer high-speed rail line in total. Fast forward to 2025, China has built around 50,000 kilometers of high-speed rail, about 70% of the global total. In the United States, the California project cost a balloon from $33 billion to $128 billion. The distance slashed from 1,287 kilometers to 191 kilometers. The timeline pushed back from 2020 to 2033. Basically, the United States has non-high-speed rail until 2033. Or they may never have yet. So tell me, what's going on here? Who's actually solving problems? The question writes itself. Is democracy the issue? Is it the United States government the issue? Is it the system itself is the issue? Or is it something else?
China's a populous country. They're always going to be a superpower. They were always going to be one. But they did it faster.
Why can China do things faster?
Look in my eyes! Tell me, why? Why, baby, why? Huh?
Follow me, an Eastern perspective to see the world.